See what happens. I need a video. Okay, here I go. Wow, thanks, Trev. Thank you. Visual learner, BTW. Okay. I think we're gonna start. Because the thing is I genuinely, with my whole heart, don't want to do anything risky today. We're just gonna try to get through a stream. So I never finished my Ultima Thule Aether Currents, and so I can't fly there. So I think that we're gonna finish those really quickly. Sorry in advance for the music. Especially if your name is Trevithy, I apologize. We're just gonna do that really quickly, get them out of the way, and then we'll do role quests if my stream is allowing me to do that. Get to step in, Pom Pom. BGM 0. Do you guys actually want BGM 0? I'm gonna run a poll if you guys actually want me to turn off the music in Ultima Thule. Should I turn the Ultima Thule music off? Yes. No. You have 3 minutes. Trev is serious though. You guys might be kidding, but Trev isn't. What would you play instead? Lo-fi. I would play lo-fi until we're done. So, up to you guys. Up to you guys. I'm not kidding, but it's okay. I'll just mute you, which I love doing. No! Voted no, so Trev dies. So you hate him? I'm emotional. I'm emotional. I'm emotional. Here's an Aether Current quest immediately. Is music too loud or is it fine? Let me know. The Inquisitive Omicron is eager to understand a certain phenomenon. Assistance requested. This unit has observed a curious phenomenon in which certain members of enemy factions have exhibited a marked increase in their combat capabilities. I think it's too loud. You might need to turn it down to 0. Good one. I turned it down a little bit. Analysis suggests that said members share unique introspective bonds with others in their faction. These individuals were conferred titles such as consort and family. Punk, I need to finish my Aether Current quests. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We gotta do what we gotta do. This is a good volume. Okay. This unit detected no difference in physiology that would provide notable advantages in combat, yet the presence of introspective bonds alone led to an increase in performance. Records indicate that one member of a bond group exhibits this exponential improvement when others are eliminated. Potential benefits of such augmentation are projected to be immense. Thus, this unit's query, are you familiar with the aforementioned phenomenon? A baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do. Why are you yelling the end of Liz's name at me? That's really scary. Punk, I do my Aether Currents as I go. However, I didn't do it during my Endwalker finale stream because my Endwalker finale stream was over 12 hours long and I didn't want to make it any longer. And then I never came back. So we gotta do what we gotta do. Who voted yeah? Trev, me. Jubal, this song is sad. It's a sad song, Jubal. Oh, everybody voted yes, nobody voted no. So we have a bunch of liars in chat now. I didn't vote? Trev, I made the poll for you. What do you mean you didn't vote? Whatever. This is fortunate, as this unit has constructed a consort for research purposes. You are asked to delineate the method by which this unit might form an introspective bond with said consort. Jordan, please enjoy your time out. I did that for way too long. Sorry. Requesting standby at present coordinates. Initiating consort retrieval. Trev. Wait. Used himself. What does that mean? I don't understand words. Oh. What am I doing? I'm just waiting. Oh, I didn't know that word. I don't know how to read. What is this song? What are we doing? Activating introduction. This unit presents the aforementioned consort. At present, its capabilities are comparable to subordinate patrol units. How should we proceed? You could give it a pet name. Me and Liz's theme song. Well, your theme song is sad. Have you ever thought about that? It's what judges do when they remove themselves from a case because they have personal ties to parties involved in the case. But I needed Trev to advocate for himself. You know what I mean? Bit rude. Would you not agree that your theme song is sad? Be your own lawyer, Trevithy. Live your dreams, Trevithy. Do that. I can turn shield mode on. Do whatever you want. You have a hammer. I trust that if you're turning shield mode on, it's for good reason. I think our theme song is full of whimsy and mysticality. Something can be full of whimsy and mysticality and also be sad. Not mutually exclusive. Thank you. You could give it a pet name. I feel like I have to sneeze. Never mind. Scanning identification database. Records indicate that this Omicron is designated Test Unit 0043. This unit requests confirmation that said appellation qualifies as sufficiently pet. Hesitance detected. New proposal, My Beloved. A review of this unit's memory shows that a member of an enemy faction referred to its bondmate as such. What the fuck? Appellation change confirmed. New designation, My Beloved. Reconfiguring emotional status to grateful. This unit appreciates your assistance in facilitating the creation of a special bond with My Beloved. Initiating phase 2 of experiment. Banana. Banana. Oh, weary, that sounds familiar. I will not elaborate. This unit will evaluate whether the destruction of My Beloved bears a positive impact on this unit's combat capabilities. Banana. Transmitting self-destruct command to My Beloved. Wait, whoa, hello? You're going to make them explode themselves? They just scratched their robot head. Analyzing unit status. No changes in functionality detected. Possibility of transmission failure estimated at 78%. This unit asks that you confirm that My Beloved has successfully executed the self-destruct command. Retrieval of remains also requested. Do robots itch? Great question. Don't know. I'm not a robot. I've also never talked to to a robot before. So there's no way for me to know if this is true. If you happen to be a robot, if you could answer that question, that would be great. Whoa! Holy shit, there's a robot in here! I do itch. Thank you, Robot Kimchi, for answering the question. Everybody was curious. From my experience, no. Oh, so my whole chat is robots now? You guys weren't gonna tell me that you were all robots? None of you? Yeah, I hope you get better soon. My beloved exploded! No! Don't listen to Jordan. Is Jordan lying about being a robot? Robot voice.
Hello, Amanda. Yes, I am a robot. I do not itch.
Thank you, Robot, for confirming. Thank you. Although we did, yeah, Jordan does sound exactly like that. Yeah. It's true. I just did a really good impression of Jordan, everybody. It's true. Crazy sent me a video of a girl making eggs. And they exploded in the pan. Because she left them there for hours. I'm just wondering why someone would leave eggs in a pan for hours. I'm confused. No. I'm not a robot. Hold on. Don't get it twisted. Pergor. Why are you shaking? Requesting retrieval of my beloved. Potential for reconstruction and further experimentation remains high. Okay. Well, I hope you can fix them. They exploded. Self-destruct confirmed successful. Sadly, experiment confirmed unsuccessful. Analysis of this unit's parameters shows no change in functionality. This unit will consider executing a family simulation after reconsulting enemy faction data, but based on the results of consort simulation, termination of research may be advisable. Reconfiguring emotional state from disappointed to grateful. This unit thanks you once more for your cooperation. Your proposed methodology may be implemented in future experiments. Okay. What if I was eggs in the pan? They kind of farted when they blew up. Haha, I do that. I'm gonna put Justin in a pan and recreate that scenario. That's like a really good run of chat messages. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good run. I'm gonna screenshot that. Holy shit. There's just so much to unpack in those 4 messages. Okay, if I blow up in the pan, put that screenshot on my tombstone. Okay. Do we think this is another Aether Current quest? Hold on. I don't know how many there are. Hello? Oh, you are. N4486 is searching for a sparring subject. Initiating communication. This unit requests your participation in an Omicron combat simulation. 98.8% of the past 12,359 sessions have produced the exact same result. Thus, an unknown quantity such as yourself is required. An Omicron aggressor is positioned outside the base. This unit has instructed said opponent to record all combat session data. You may initiate your assault when your preparations are complete. Are you looking for more of a pummeling or a pulverizing? Uncertainty detected. Reviewing previous transmission. Verbal analysis suggests this unit has omitted crucial information regarding the current mission. This unit begs your pardon. Honk. Thank you for the 20 stream streak. I feel like the stream streaks are kind of finicky sometimes, so I get it. Once you have nearly destroyed the aggressor, you are requested to activate this device, which will automatically transfer combat data to a convenient portable format, initiating handover protocol. Sending coordinates. Per the transmission you have just received, the opponent is located on the planar frame extending from the space. Reconfiguring emotional state to grateful. This unit thanks you for your cooperation. Okay. So I have to go over here. Can I be honest? I think it's kind of evil that you can't really choose the version of the song that you want to play. Like, ideally, I would just have the instrumental playing so I wasn't being subjected to remembering who is singing this song at all times. Like, I like this version of the song, but it's kind of a lot. I don't know. Sometimes it seems like you need to be active in chat for the streak to register. I think so too, because honestly, I lurk in a lot of people's streams and my streaks break constantly. Like, one time I was literally in Giro's stream for her entire stream, but I don't think I said a single word, and then my streak broke. And I was like, I was there the whole time. Whatever. Okay. I guess we're gonna kill this guy. Dustin, thank you for your cat pats. Oh shit. Use the level checker. I did it. I did it. That guy has nothing on me. Honestly, I thought I was gonna accidentally kill that guy and then fail the quest, but luckily that wasn't a thing that you could do. Reviewing received transmission. Analysis suggests the aggressor is no longer operational, requesting return of previously provided recording device. Here you go. Extraction of combat data complete. Analyzing. Quality of data greatly exceeds expected values in all previous records. Reconfiguring emotional state to impressed. The data suggests you kept your distance from the aggressor and attacked whenever you witnessed an opening. This unit will submit a request to the logistics matrix to update our evasive protocols. Searching database for a situationally appropriate axiom. Only through combat can we improve ourselves. The absence of new challenge results in stagnation. Records indicate this base has not encouraged new threats in a considerable amount of time. This unit sees potential value in enduring attacks more frequently, though its Discord prevention module is buzzing in a most irritating fashion. Reconfiguring emotional state to grateful. This unit appreciates your cooperation with the collection of combat data. Analysis suggests it will prove invaluable to the further development of base Omicron. No way. No way. Okay, we have to find the other Aether Current. Actually, I don't know if I accepted any. It looks like I didn't. I was kind of wondering. Oh, they're over here. Was there not any in the dragon area? That's kind of surprising to me. Hold on, let me check the... Duty, travel, Aether Currents. Wait, we didn't finish our Labyrinthos ones either. Oh, and we're missing one of the ones in... Oh, wait, I did one? When did I do one? Okay, well, we're gonna go for 100% Aether Currents tonight just because we can. But... Oh, you get one in MSQ. That makes sense. Thank you, Time Twister. I was like, I don't remember stopping to do one. That makes sense. It is kind of surprising that there's two here and there's not one in the dragon area, though. I don't know. Kind of expected there to be one near the beginning. Hello, thinking Aya. And you get some dye too. The thinking Aya is quite visibly ruminating. How fortunate that you are here, corporeal being, for we are in need of your assistance. I am sure that you saw some of my kind drifting about the untamed wilds just over there. As I understand, they are binding their spirits together as one in hopes of diluting their consciousness and thereby erasing their sorrows. Unfortunately, the resulting amalgam doubtless longs for more minds to incorporate, and if other Aya approach it, we may be drawn into the growing mass against our will. Your corporeal form seems to outweigh your mental capacity, so you should be safe. Damn! Please destroy the collective consciousness before it kills us all. Okay, Druid, sounds good. Thank you for telling me. Let me know if that fixes the music. Your ready acceptance gladdens me. I believe that if you lay waste to two wandering souls, the amalgam will appear. Do be aware that while your mind is safe, it may present other dangers should it realize what you are attempting. Call me not smart. Whatever. I think we gotta kill this guy. Hard to tell over the sick burn they just hit you with. That's true. I don't know what I did to deserve that, but Pom Pom is getting roasted today. Is that good? Oh, we had to let them combine. Can you guys tell I don't really play Machinist? Not in PvP. I really don't know what I'm doing. Okay. There we go. Easy. Honestly, I feel like these Aether Currents, compared to the ones in other zones, these have been really, really quick. Maybe that's by design. Maybe I could have done this during my finale, but who knows? I see you made quick work of the amalgam. Of course, it is well within each Aya's rights to choose when they wish to end their own existence. But to force others to join them, however accidentally, is another matter. This whole ordeal has led me to contemplate how I should meet my own demise. But forgive me, I forgot such matters are not left to the choice for your kind. Truthfully, I envy you, to go forth each day full of vigor, not knowing when your lives will unexpectedly be snuffed out. Must feel incredible. Feeling worried. Are you okay, Trav? I'm scared. My apologies if I have made you uncomfortable. I am unused to speaking with mortals. Be assured that I appreciate your help. And you have given me much to think about regarding death, or perhaps life. Okay, that's cool, thanks. I'm gonna be going now. Thank you. Actually, I lied. Pom-Pom will be staying very close by. Get worried. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Pom-Pom's life may be coming to an end shortly because Trev told me if I changed Pom-Pom's hair from the last hairstyle she had, that he would kill her. And then when I posted the picture of Pom-Pom's new hairstyle, oh my god, my pancakes just sold. I like her sporty girl ponytail. Thank you. Trev doesn't. I meant to ask how the shrimps are. Who are the shrimps? I can assume who bought those. Who? I put pancakes on the market board. Well, okay, guys, can I be so real with you? I had to make pancakes for a turn-in, right? But I didn't feel like making them. So I bought a stack of giant Popadour pancakes and it was like 500,000 gil. And then I just turned in 3 of them and then I put them back on the market board and they stayed on the market board for 2 months and nobody bought them. So I've been putting them on in stacks of 3s slowly. Just slowly putting 3 on every day, hoping somebody buys them, and that has been the only way I could get rid of them. Listen, I'm not financially responsible in the slightest, Jordan, because literally 2 months ago, I had 13 million gil. And I have only bought like 2 things for myself. Every other cent of my money I have spent on crafting items. Yeah, they're high quality. They're high quality. They're high quality. But I just keep on putting them up by 3 on the market board and slowly making my gil back. Don't worry. But I will say that I've been selling a lot of things too, and my retainers have like maybe 6 or 7 million gil collectively between them. So I don't think I've lost as much money as you think I have, guys. I just think my money is in other places, okay? Also, Trev, I don't know. I feel bad asking people to make things for me, so I try to do it myself or just buy them. Yeah, don't worry. I think I've only gone like -3 million instead of 10 million. Don't worry. But also, I've been doing like my turn-ins every single day, so I feel like I will naturally lose a little bit of money by doing turn-ins. I don't know. And then once I'm done, I'm gonna sell every single thing you see in my inventory, which I'll probably make some money back that way too. I don't know. When I was leveling crafters, I spent all of my gil and I literally bought 2 job skips so I wasn't broke. Yeah. So you get it. So you've been where I've been. That's all I need to know, that it's normal. You ask people to help you early and then you return it by helping the new players. That's true. That's true. I think it's, I don't know. I've been making, for all of my turn-ins every day, I've been making 2 of them. And then I will put 1 on the market board. And usually I will make a little bit of money based on how much I spent on it. But sometimes I have to do this where I have to buy a stack of 99 things and that's where my money goes. So, yeah. Once all of my crafters are at 100, I will sell everything back and then hopefully I will not be net negative on my gil. Hopefully. We'll see. Maybe someday. Yeah. We're getting there though. We're getting there. Look, Culinarian 95, Carpenter 87, everything else in the 60s except for Alchemist, we're getting there. We're getting there. Progress is being made. I wish I had 3.6 million gil size. Trav, I would give you some gil. I would have less than 3.6 million gil if I saw you in this game. Just saying. No, Nonuk appears to be staring right through you. Pardon me, traveler. I lack the sense of time as perceived by those of finite lifespans, but might you be able to spare a moment to speak with some of my fellow Aya? It is rare to find one so unmarred by the scars of deepest wisdom. I keep getting roasted. Okay, it's fine. Your appearance and perceptions as an outsider differ so much from our own that I wonder if a degree of interaction might prove stimulating for both parties. They hate me. Magic! Thank you for the 9 months. Welcome back. Please enjoy your emotes. I forgot I had the Prime sub. Enjoy! Culinarian 100 will be huge. Yeah, if I actually, can I be honest? Culinarian is the one quest, the one job that I've never leveled by actually making the item myself. So I'm kind of a fake culinarian, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you for the follow, welcome in. We have anonymous follows, feel free to lurk, chat, whatever you wanna do. Thank you. Okay, this guy's not gonna roast me anymore. Much obliged. I shall mark their location on your map. They tend to spend considerable time frequenting their usual haunts. Okie dokie. Oh, they're really far away. Hello? Why are they so far away? You know what? Hold on. While we're here. Oh, shit. Okay, maybe it's gonna be near this one, actually. It says 412 to the southwest. Maybe it'll actually be around here. And then we'll have this one complete and we can go to Labyrinthos really quickly and finish the 2 that we missed there. Yeah. The game said, how can we torture Amanda today? We can make her listen to this song for 30 minutes, non-stop. Hello, inquisitive Aya. Oh, you must be that traverser from beyond who has been causing quite the stir around our abode. What a stroke of luck! In fact, I had been hoping that I might have the opportunity to exchange thoughts with you and your companions. For you, I see, I have for too long whiled away in my days in listless banality, drifting waywardly as my mental faculties dulled and slowed. I so longed to strike up a stimulating conversation with a traveler, yet for so long none would pay me a visit. That said, I never imagined you would have such a strange physical form. Pray tell, how do you keep your balance? What keeps your innards from spilling out through one of your multiple orifices in your body? Oh, but pardon me, truly, I meant no offense. Clearly life in your world found this shape to be suitable, perhaps even necessary for your survival. Perhaps our own original form was equally horrifying. How do you keep your innards from spilling out of your multiple orifices? Me personally, never thought about that before. Gonna have to think about that for a little bit. It's never been a conscious decision, if I'm gonna be honest. Just kind of happens. Yeah, me too, Weary. Like, never thought about that before. Now I have to think about that. Don't really appreciate that very much. Where am I? Hello? Oh, okay. I'm gonna think about all my orifices. Okay, you can have fun doing that, but me personally, not really gonna think about that. Hello, laid-back Aya. How curious. An unfamiliar corporeal life form calls out to me as I wait in vain for the inevitable coming of the end. This is indeed the chance of a lifetime, mayhap of many lifetimes. And so I pose to you this question. Tell me, traveler, what is the true nature of life in the universe? They would do that. They would do that. The Final Fantasy XIV developers would do that. I'm not surprised anymore. Well, I gotta say 42. This does feel like Outer Wilds. Everybody play Outer Wilds. I love thinking about my place in the universe and crying about it. It's great. I will be saying 42 to this question, though. Yeah, at Frogs Are Friends. At Frogs Are Friends. At Frogs Are Friends. Why, precisely. That is the very conclusion I arrived at myself. How heartening and surprising, I dare say, to meet one as enlightened as myself. Yeah, 42 indeed. Okay, so let me check this. We're close. I don't know. Maybe this way. Oh, just west. Oh, I see it. I see it. We made it. Hot, 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 hot. Okay. We can almost fly here. We're almost done listening to this song. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I miss the Endwalker finale. Even though I had a headache from crying, I miss it. True! Chapel Roan! Yet again. What a curious being you are. Have my peers discovered how to regain their corporeal forms while I have remained lost in thought? No, of course not. Come to think of it, I wonder if we ever possess the peculiar form that you do now. Oh dear, I fear this always happens when I delve too deep into such ruminations. What the fuck? Why would you interrupt me? That's rude as hell. Yeah, me too, Jordan. I'm never gonna feel like that ever again. There's nothing to do. It wanted to die, so... Oh dear, I fear this always happens when I delve too deep into such ruminations. The very moment I attempt to regain clarity, it triggers this most unpleasant reaction. If my fellow Aya have not found a way for us to reacquire our corporeality, perhaps it falls to me to mediate further upon the matter. In any event, pray leave me to my cogitations? Can I be honest? I don't know that word. Not gonna lie. This guy feels like he's running so slow. Go! Faster! Please! Guys, we did it. We made it. No more of this song. Did you encounter my acquaintances? I can only hope that they derived the same sense of stimulation from conversing with you as I myself did. For if so, we may yet discover a means to attain the moratorium known as death. Until that time, should you be ever in the mood for a discussion on the profound and inevitable meaninglessness of the universe, we will be here waiting. Yes, always waiting. That's cool. I'm gonna leave now. My pancakes! Guys, I gotta go put more pancakes on the market board. We're really making that money today. Oh my god. We gotta put our pancakes back in business. No fucking way. My pancakes are in demand. All right, Mop. You gotta put more pancakes on the market board, girl. Just 3, please. Maybe I could put a stack of 6 on there just to mix it up a little bit. I'm sure somebody would want 6. There we go. Perfect. We're just gonna we're gonna max out all of our retainers on pancakes. Easy peasy. Pom is a chef. It's true. There we go. Let's see. Okay. We have what? About 6 million-ish gil between my retainers. So I'm at like 10.6. No? Yeah, 10.6 million gil. So I've lost like 3 million gil from doing crafting. That's not horrible. Whoa! You got like a grillion items for sale? Yeah. Well, I've been adjusting prices on things. Just waiting for them to sell. Clearly, some of my prices are not desirable, but I adjust them like once a week if they don't sell. I don't know. Where did my pancakes sell from? It just said that they sold, but everybody's selling 20 items. Maybe it was just lag. No! It was Taco from TV. Sold 3 pancakes. Huge. Oh no, Ari, you didn't buy. Don't give them back to me, Ari. I don't want them. I don't want them. I don't want them. I don't want them. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. You bought them. Keep them. You can never find me. Okay, I gotta go to Labyrinthos to finish my Aether Currents. I'm hungry. Okay, good. Okay, I think Aether Currents wise, yeah, I literally just have 2 ones that are out in the wild here that I need to get. I just don't know where they are. And I feel like Labyrinthos is kind of hard to navigate. Okay, southwest. Did that say southwest? Maybe we go here. And we see where to go. Okay, 733 yalms to the south. Maybe we go around... I don't actually know. 700 yalms to the south. I would assume that it's like over here somewhere. But I don't know for sure. Hi, Hungry. I'm Jordan. Dies of cringe. No, dying in my chat. Literally not allowed. You know what would have made this better? Finding these with the panic music playing on a loop. You're so right. Honestly, kind of a lost opportunity. If I'm gonna be honest, I didn't realize that I didn't finish my Aether Currents here. So, that's on me. We should have done it while the panic music was playing. Can I be honest? The panic music was horrible in the moment, but now I kind of miss it. Now I'm kind of nostalgic for it. Also, I feel like the music is now kind of quiet. Maybe I'm wrong. It just feels kind of quiet. Southwest. That would be this way, I think. Why is this place so huge? Holy shit. Stockholm panic music. I miss it. I'm sorry. I'll admit it. I'll admit that I miss it. Where is it? West. I see it. Go, Pom Pom. Okay. Well, girl, I don't even know where the next one's gonna be. Oh! Not very far away at all. Maybe we go here. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Shit. Well, I think I might have been closer to it before I teleported, but whatever. Love Poo Poo's new look. Thank you. I do too. I really like it. I've always said since I started the game that I kind of wanted Pom Pom to have more of like a steampunky kind of look, which was hard to do at the beginning of the game, but I feel like I'm kind of getting there. I'm excited. Okay. Close. When I logged on, I saw you were online and I saw you were G-posing, and now it makes sense. Yeah. Listen, I had to take pictures. I was honestly really proud of this fit. Are you trying to bring Stardew back, Jordan? Why does that sound kind of fun? Wait, where the hell am I going? Southwest. Oh, this way. Wait, I came here with Graha and I didn't even see it. I've only played Stardew for like 2 hours. I went through a Stardew era like 3.5 years ago where I played like 70 hours straight of it over the course of like a month, and then I never played it again. So, Nina, thank you for the 21 months. Please enjoy your emotes for another month. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you for the hydrate, Angel. I was there for a couple of those streams. Were you? I'm just gonna take your word for it. I looked at your followage and I'm not buying it, but I'm just gonna let you have this one. Okay, I do think I streamed Stardew Expanded like one singular time. Yeah, Jordan, you might have been there for that. That makes sense. Yeah. I think I played it like one time and then I gave up. I don't know. The Stardew burnout hit hard. I didn't even want to play it anymore. You know who was there? You. You were there. I did it. I can fly everywhere in the Endwalker zones now, everybody. And we have not dropped any frames tonight. Please clap. Okay, I think now we are going to try to finish up one of the role quest lines. We did the Reaper and the Dancer quests, so I think we gotta go back to our ex-husband Ian and finish those. I get to hang out with my ex-husband. Yay! Everybody cheered. We love doing that. Okay. Is it? Yeah, it's up there. Yeah. I think? Maybe not. Oh, you know what? I probably don't have to go up there. Or I do. Oh god, the quest is probably somewhere in the abyss. I don't even know what quest I was on. Is there a way to see? Oh god. They're in Doma. Should I just go to Doma and see what happens? Landlord employing children. I accepted a quest called child labor because I thought it was really funny, but then I got bored halfway through it and I didn't finish it. I just thought it was so funny that there was a quest named child labor. I don't know, dude. It's in the middle of, God, Hugani, just randomly. It was really appealing to me, so I just did it. Okay, I need to go to Doma. I love the music here, though. God, remember when I was in Stormblood? Feels like just yesterday. You think it's this? I think it's this quest, level 88. It is! Hi, Yugiri, my sweetie. The devoted daughter. Yugiri appears armed and ready to leave the Enclave, which can only mean one thing. I'm doing it. You've arrived not a moment too soon. The blasphemy has been sighted on the coast. For a mercy, there are no reported casualties as of yet. We one-shot the M11s in re-clears tonight? Morning, let's go. Let's fucking go. Huge. That's Liz's wife, GF, or something I forgot. Well, at least you're close. At least you understand Yugiri's significance. Oh my god, it's my ex-husband. Can I be honest? I don't miss him. I think I've healed. I think I've healed. Man, I nearly forgot about him. No, same. I think I've finally moved on from the divorce from Hien, and I'm a changed woman. Just the woman I was hoping to see. Who? Oh, just the woman I was hoping to see. Never mind, you were literally repeating what Hien was saying to me. I was like, what are you talking about? Honestly, listen, seeing Hien for the first time is kind of a life-changing experience, and I'm not going to discount that. He's beautiful. He's so beautiful, and his hair is so majestic. I kind of wish my hair looked like his. However, Pom Pom doesn't date politicians anymore. She's moved on. She's moved on from that. She doesn't do that shit anymore. Just the woman I was hoping to see. Me when I see my ex-wife for some fucking reason. That's so real, Liz. Like, put it on there. I'm swiping my credit card. Unless it comes with the beard, then I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass. Just the woman I was hoping to see. No sooner had we cast wide our net than a Confederate messenger was at our door. If you would join us, Rasho awaits our arrival at Onokoro. Bark. Are you barking at Hien? You can do that. That's acceptable. I'm happy for you. Guys, I really love Pom Pom's fit. She looks so cool here. Okay, what is going on in Free Company chat? Need me some paste. Me when I eat paste. Glue. Are you guys okay? I'm eating glue. He's eating paste. Okay. Just want to show you guys this. I need me some paste. Me when I eat paste. Glue. I'm eating glue. He's eating paste. Nom nom nom. Who is online? Lots of people. Emery Secordia is online. Emria is not online. Don't know who that is. So. Dawn Trail Relics shenanigans. Gotcha. I wouldn't know. Jordan won't log on for me, but he'll log on for Enria. I'm making a new account named Enria. I have to take on a goth woman and the blowjob. 20 minutes. Guys, I don't know the context for this, but it's gonna be funny in a little bit. Good one. Hello, Rasho. It's been a while. I love this zone. It's so pretty. Liz making the same jokes to you that was told to them for years. That's okay. I feel like when you finally grow into an inside joke, you are allowed to proudly repeat that inside joke. Right. Who can say where the road goes? Me when I'm Enria. Wait, who can say good one? I've evolved. Yeah. Well now, that noble lord, that the noble guys, I gotta leave. The Lobel? The Lobel? I do need help. I desperately need help. Like, so bad. It's lesbian day, everybody. Thank your local lesbian. Well now, That the noble Lord of Doma should come in person once again. Mayhap these blasphemies truly are a threat. Indeed they are, and I was told you and yours sighted our quarry quite recently. Aye, that we did, near the islands of Shoal Rock. The beast appeared to be docile by all accounts, but appearances can be deceiving. If it is as you say, and this blasphemy has eyes for only former conscripts, then we have naught to fear. I trust those we accepted into our care are still in yours at KeenCon, enjoying the finest Dolmen hospitality? Anyway, I know not why it came to the Ruby Sea, nor why it remains idle, but if we act quickly, there is a chance we can take it unawares. I propose we divide our forces. If you're willing to go ashore, we'll take a ship and circle about the islands. The first to find it will have the honor of the kill. Which is gonna be Pom Pom, as always. A simple enough plan. Shall we be off to Shoal Rock then? I'm wondering if this is like a big fight or if it's just like a silly little, goofy little fight. That I'll be done with in a sec. I'm guessing it's probably a solo duty? Maybe? I don't know. I love riding my flying hermit crab. Hello, my ex-husband. This is where the blasphemy was last sighted. If the fates are kind, this will all be over soon. Okay. Whatever you say, buddy. It does not feel like February party time. Not to me at all. Okay. Yeah, me too. My brain's still January. Thank you for your cat packs. Damn. So true. Such speed. I doubt even my falcons could keep pace with it. It's gotta be the groundhog's fault. You're actually so right. Bah, don't tell me that's the blasphemy flying off into the distance. Well, yes. I hoped the ill will it bore me in life might compel the beast to stay and fight. Perhaps less of Minato remains than I thought. Minato? That monstrosity was Minato? You knew her? Her family tried to flee to Hingashi during the occupation, but their ship was raided and sunk. When we happened upon the wreckage, she was huddled between her parents on a piece of flotsam, desperate to keep warm, but they had long since grown cold. We took her to Onokoro, where we nursed her back to health. Couldn't imagine what horrors she must have witnessed. The mere sight of our weapons was enough to make her start screaming. She was clearly unfit for trade, so we sought a village that might take her in. Asari was that village. Several months later, I chanced to meet her on this very beach. She was in the company of a young Ari fisherman, and I knew at once that she had found more than a home there. I saw them here many times after that. She found something comforting in this place, I think. According to the reports from Rods at Han, the memories and desires of those who turn can influence their behavior as blasphemies. Then, perhaps Minato's memories are what compelled the beast to come here. That would also explain its timid nature. Minato was never one for violence, and the sight of you, blades drawn, no doubt stirred what little of the woman remains in the monster. If that is the case, an assault on the KeenCon is unlikely, guarded as it is by our samurai. But how are we to fight an enemy so quick to flee at the sight of danger? Robbed of her parents, her husband, and now her life. I would rather we didn't have to at all. But I understand full well the risk we take by doing nothing. If we catch sight of the blasphemy again, you will be the first to know. Perhaps the next time we can put her soul to rest. Just scrolled past a post from someone named Microplastics Sommelier on Blue Sky. That's wild. You know what, Weary? I was thinking the same thing. Like, we're kind of just standing in the water, getting our shoes soaked. But I guess I just have to listen to Hien. There is naught to do now but bide our time. Come, let us return to the Enclave. Scrap 960 is here. It's true. I've been live for over 2 hours with 0 dropped frames. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, we have to go back to the Dome and Enclave. I don't know, guys. I don't want to jinx it yet, but we might be able to have a full week of streams. Maybe. I do think it's a Twitch related thing, Scrap. I had to change some settings that are entirely on Twitch's side and not my side. So, yeah. Disco Thursday, I'm thinking. If this stream is successful, I will post a schedule. This was just a test. Twish you, yes, exactly. So true. Given what we have learned, it seems likely that the blasphemy will return to Shoal Rock, but that knowledge will avail us not if we cannot prevent it from escaping again. Hey, literally everyone. Lord Hien, on behalf of the people of Asari, we are come with a request. We welcome you with open arms and open hearts. What is it that you would ask of me? Those returned to us in the prisoner exchange have been granted shelter at the Keen Khan. That they yet live is an affront to the Kami's grand design, and the spirits of our loved ones suffer for it. Balance must needs be restored, so I beseech you to render them unto the godless Izanami. Absolutely not. Did she just ask for him to kill everybody? Just want to clarify that that's what she just asked. 'Tis not our place to pray for the death of others, nor draw steel to sate mere bloodlust. When I take a life, be it by command or my own hand, I do so not in service to vengeance, but to uphold my duty to Doma and her people. How did your mercy for Yatsu serve your duty? How were your people made better by the sight of her walking free? For her crimes and her cruelty, I cut her down the day we took Doma Castle. I sought to kill her, and by rights she should have died then and there. But the Kami willed otherwise and returned her to us alive and bereft of her memories. With no recollection of her deeds, it would have been Suyu who faced punishment, not Yatsuyu. This was my judgment, and for it you were denied the justice you deserved. You have every right to resent me. But you come before me and ask that I sacrifice men and women whose only crime was to suffer, to be condemned to a life of servitude. If you truly believe your cause to be sacrosanct, believe yourselves fit to bear the burden and swing the sword, then step forward. Sophistry and lies. They were meant to die. The spirits demand it. Girl, okay, whatever. And are these the words of the dead or the living who yet mourn? It can't be. It can't be. It can be! Gramps! He's back! And he's bald! That's my bald grandpa. Words of the Asari priestess and her gifts has spread far and wide, and I thought to see the truth of it myself. By coincidence, I crossed paths with a traveler hailing from the self-same village, who had a mind to return as well, but alas, could not. And so he bid me deliver a missive in his stead. Peepawled. Good one, Angie. Good one. Judging by the striking resemblance, I take it you are the young fisher in Akitsu. This is a letter from my father. He was severely wounded in battle, but expects to make a full recovery. He's alive, but that would mean... Surely a woman of your talents can divine a plausible explanation for this turn of events. You shall pay for this contumely? My daughter will make sure of that. Okay. That's cool. I love being threatened. It's really fun. Okie dokie. At least her fraudulent ass was exposed. Everybody cheered. Gisetsu, I missed you so much. Apologies for the abrupt and otherwise unannounced arrival. As you can see, my Lord Hien, I am returned. I want Gisetsu back in MSQ. I miss him so much. Full glad am I for it. Thanks to your timely arrival, we have given the lie to Kaisei's claims of preternatural powers. I gather you were apprised of recent events? Aye. It did not take long to learn the state of affairs here in Doma, and that my assistance may be required. I heard tales of Kaisei channeling the dead, including the father of one young fisherman. Imagine my surprise when I saw this spirit in the flesh. He was also on a pilgrimage, paying respects to the departed, and we chanced to meet in a Liberation Front infirmary. I can't talk. I know, Weary. I miss him so much. I really thought that we had it so good in Stormblood, and that he was gonna stay with us forever. And then he died, and then he didn't die. And then when he didn't die, I was like, oh my god, he's like back. He's back for good. And then he wasn't back for good. I can never win. Would that we were not brought back together under such circumstances, but I am glad to see you all hale and healthy. I missed you, Gisetsu. I miss you so much. Hanbo? Is something the matter? I wish to apologize, Lord Hien. It was wrong of me to say the things I said. I understand nothing can bring back my father, but I was so angry. Please, Tanbo, you needn't apologize. It's just, my brother was always so brave, but father's death was more than he could bear, and it turned him into that monster. If he wasn't brave enough, what chance do I have? We wanted to perform the rites for father, but the body was never returned to us, so... Not that I blame you for that, Lord Hien. I understand nothing could be done. Hi, Fallout Freak. It's good to see you. Welcome in. That Akitsu's father survived is nothing short of a miracle, but I fear he is indeed the rare exception. I have offered prayers at more graves than I can count. It would be cruel to give others false hope that their loved ones might return. And yet, Kaisei continues to do just that, offering comfort with her lies. A tempting but ephemeral balm for the wounds that have yet to heal. Much like the anger some harbor for you, or resentment for the families restored while theirs remain broken. But for those like that poor boy whose hearts lack for hatred, who only know sadness and despair, aye, they too may turn. Exposing the truth of Kaisei's deception hasn't helped matters. If we are to prevent more suffering, we must pursue a lasting solution. I would be most grateful for your counsel, Gasetsu. There is much I could learn from your pilgrimage. Grandpa, you gotta get your hair back. I am freaking out. If there is aught you require, but say the word and it shall be done. It is the least I can do for the part I played in Yatsuyu's tragedy. I failed her in the end, but I will not fail you, my lord. Thank you again for your aid, Pom-Pom. The day's events have given me much to consider. When our next step is decided, you will be the first to know. And the next step is right now. Well, after I take a quick bathroom break. Right in a minute. Okay, we're gonna do, I think, oh, we have level 89 and then we have level 90, I think. For some reason, I thought that they were every 2 levels, but I guess I'm just a silly goose. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Give me a couple minutes and I will be back. I'm just gonna leave you on this music, looking at Pom-Pom and Yugiri as a little treat. Okay, BRB. Yeah, you're welcome. Guys, no dropped frames. I think I hacked it. Oh well. I hope you enjoyed looking at Pom Pom and Yugiri. Because I certainly did. Wow. I really do love this hair on Pom Pom. I think it really suits her very much. There's also a cat here. You girly good one. Hi, cat. Hi. Are you saying hi? I'm here. Okay. Everybody say hi to Ophi. It's Ophi time. Oh my god, it's purring time for Ophi too. Wow. She's got some pretty big purrs, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Before I continue, I would like to just tell everybody that Ophi might be the softest cat I have ever pet in my whole life. Just so you guys know, I thought it was very important to share this information. I will now continue with quests. You're welcome, Ophi, for telling everybody. Wow. Hi. Okay. Maybe the softest cat in the whole universe. Up for debate, up for debate. Hi. You are so cutie patootie. You are. I'm trying not to let you touch my face because I will have an allergic reaction to you. Petting a soft cat would fix me right now. This is from Weary, Ophi. That pet is from Weary. There you go. Okay. Yugiri's stern expression suggests she has no good news to share. That's good. Regrettably, there have been no sightings of the blasphemy since our first encounter at Shoal Rock. As Tonsley surmised, it seems to fear confrontation. We, for our part, have tried to make good use of this intervening calm. Even now, Lord Hien and Gosetsu discuss how we might prevent other villagers from turning. If you would wait here a moment, he would no doubt wish to hear your thoughts on the matter. Pom Pom, so glad you could come. As Yugiri no doubt explained, the blasphemy continues to elude us, and so we've turned our attention to other matters we can and should address. After long discussions and much deliberation, we believe we have found a means to allay the growing malaise of our people. If you would, Gosetsu? The idea came to us after considering young Tanbo's remarks about his father, whose body was never found and returned to Doma. Others no doubt share in his melancholy, unable to bury and mourn their loved ones as is their right. Put simply, they cannot make peace with their loss. Their anguish, if left to linger, may consume them as well. That we might provide the people of Doma with comfort and closure, we will hold a national funeral at the Swallow's Compass. Those who choose to attend will be asked to present personal effects of the deceased they wish to be enshrined there. Why is Bro so bold? Crod. Didn't we see, well, no, he kind of just showed up bald at the end of Stormblood, didn't he? Before he went on his adventure, he was just kind of I'm bald now. You know what? Actually, great question now that I think about it. Happens. I hope it never happens to me. You know what I mean? I would like to keep this hair. Thank you very much. Anyways, spirits reside in all things. I can't read anymore. Ophi's in the way. Ophi, can you move, please? She is rubbing her face on my mic arm and purring. I don't know if you guys can feel her bumping it. Wow. She's just rubbing her face all over it. Oh my goodness, that was a loud one. Okay, are we done now? Wow, thank you. Yes, thank you very much. You're doing so good. I heard a little movement. Yeah, that's all Ophi. He's just, oh my god, now my nose itches. Guys, I'm so allergic. Anyone else just so allergic? If I go bald, oh, if you go bald, can I sign your head? Sure, why not? Just not in permanent marker, please. I just want to be able to wash it off in the shower. I can't hear "We for our part" without thinking of Connie Senna's only memorable line in the game. And we for our part are glad indeed to be able to welcome friends both old and new. I knew that was Connie Senna. I rewatched the walk part of Endwalker last night because I was trying to timestamp my VOD, kind of at least, to give people rough ideas of where everything was. God, there's cat hair all over me and I'm so allergic to it. I might have to go to the bathroom. Sorry, my cat just like rubbed her face on my face. Anyways, and I was trying to like pick out who was saying who because I obviously didn't clock every single person who had a voice line in that, but I did think that that was Connie Senna. So thank you for confirming that that was her. Yeah, Wolfie's very strong. Thank you all for noticing. Storm Talon, hello. He's bald because he shaved his head. This is penance pattern baldness and not male pattern baldness. Okay, thank you, Storm Talon. If all of chat signs your bald head, you could get tattooed over it. Personally, I would not get tattoos of people's names on my head. I definitely, if I had to be bald, right, but like permanently bald, I do think a head tattoo would look really cool. I'll say it. I do think it would look really cool. I just don't think it would be like names of people if I had to do that. So, yeah. Jubal, it sucks a little bit. I just had a horrifying thought. What's up? Can I be honest? The cat allergies, they don't get me really, really bad unless the cat hair is like actively touching me. That's when it gets bad for me. So it's not the worst thing in the world as long as my cats don't rub their faces all over me, which is what Ophi just did. So yeah, he's bald. Maybe one day he'll get his hair back, guys. We can only hope. We can only hope. Someone has AI generated a tattoo and put it on their body. Why would they do? Oh, you had a horrifying thought and that was your horrifying thought. Oh, absolutely someone has done that. Which like defeats the entire purpose of like creating art. Especially art that you're gonna put on your body permanently, but absolutely someone has done that. Oh, like I don't even have a doubt in my mind someone has done that. And that makes me sad. We love art by people with brains and not AI. You should have that image of the Ascian cast and the modern cast of Final Fantasy XIV characters walking past each other in the mural. Rod, that's literally my desktop background. I'm looking at that picture right now. I'm so serious. That is literally, like, I screenshot that as it was happening in Endwalker. I ended my Endwalker finale stream and I set it as my background. Yeah, of course. No, Liz, you make a great point. I will now tattoo my computer monitor on my head. That's, yes. I did see somebody get a really cool tattoo. I don't know exactly what kind of tattoo it's called or something, but okay, they were someone who had bangs, right? But they shaved like the front part of their head, like from here to here, they shaved that. And then they got a tattoo starting where they shaved down onto their forehead. And then their hair's gonna grow back and they're just gonna have this like design coming out of their hairline. It honestly looked so cool. Me personally, I could never do that, but holy shit, it looked so cool. It was kind of metal. It looked really cool. Like, it was a really cool idea. I don't know. That'd be the Insta photo of all time. You from behind, looking at your desktop image, and the back of your head is the same image. Guys, we are creating art. We are artists. Yeah, like they literally had to be bald for a very, very, very long time. Like I think the way that they were covering it was like with headbands and stuff, but just like doing that for months on end as your bald spot regrows, that would be miserable. That would be miserable. It would look so cool once your hair grows back though. But that like, to get your hair like back to bangs length, that would take a pretty long time, yeah. But then once it's grown back, it would look so cool. Yeah, sometimes you just have to make sacrifices, I guess. Because that, pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Spirits reside in all things, be they living or inanimate, and though we may die, a part of us lives on in the items we cherished most in life. Therefore, in lieu of remains, these belongings will be afforded a place in the royal mausoleum, that the spirits of those lost to us may find their way home to Doma, and at last know peace. The announcement has already been made, and a great many people are now engaged in the difficult task of deciding which keepsake will serve as their offering. 'Tis not a decision to be made lightly, but I suspect that they will have made up their minds by the time we go to collect their chosen tokens. I also hope to learn more about the departed from those willing to speak with me, for my benefit and for theirs. To break free of their sorrow, they must seek joy in the memories and the love they shared with the departed, and I will help them find it. Might the liberator of Doma be willing to favor the people with her presence as well? I doubt not that they will appreciate the gesture. Yeah, Pom Pom will be there. Good night, Bioshock. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good rest of your night. Good. Yugiri, I leave the people of Isari to you. Gosetsu, might I ask you to... Apologies, my lord, but there is a small but most urgent matter I must first tend to. Why is he in mad? He just gave Gosetsu the stank face. Did you all see that? Very well, I shall not pry. Now, Pom Pom, let us go and pay a visit to the good people of Namai. Gosetsu said, I gotta do something really quickly, and Hien said, like, oh my god, let people be busy. Let people have a life. You know? Okay. Right then, before we begin, I would remind you that you need only listen to the tales of their loved ones. As overseer of the ceremony, I see it as my duty to deliver their effects personally. Because of this, it is of the utmost importance that we keep clear of any beasts that might damage our cargo. It goes without saying how important it is that their offerings are delivered in pristine condition, and I will be no good to you in a fight while heavily encumbered. If stealth or flight are not options, I must ask that you fight for us both. But we needn't worry unless the occasion arises. For now, let us be off. A 5th time? Wait, Weary, have you actually played through MSQ 4 times? That's kind of wild. Oh my god, the way I would be freaking out right now if Hien and I were still married. We could get the most sick G-pose right now. We probably still could get the most sick G-pose right now, even though we aren't married, I'm not gonna lie. Look at how pretty he looks right now.
Woof. Woof, if I may. I'm regressing. Oh no, oh god.
Oh god. You may not. Okay. I haven't played through Dawn Trail for that many. Gosh, wait. Do you just play through like Heaven's Word, Storeblood, Shadowbringers, Endwalker? Do that run? Or do you do ARR too? My husband, my dear sweet Moroya, never returned from Garlemald, but perhaps his soul might know peace. Please, take this painting brush to the Swallow's compass. I shall handle it with the utmost care. Might we trouble you to tell us more about your husband? Moroya was a kind and gentle soul. There was nothing he loved more in the world than to create. That brush never left his side, not even when he tended to the fields. Any spare moment was dedicated to his craft, and he produced the most wonderful vistas of Yangsha. It was his dream to take us to Kugani, where he would become a famous artist until he was conscripted. In the early days, he would send drawings of the places they took him, though I know not how. But more time began to pass between each arrival, and then they stopped coming altogether. I know not in what far-flung land he died, but I pray it was as beautiful as his works. He sounds like quite a man, to hold fast to his art even when forced to endure such hardship. His soul will find peace, of that I have no doubt. You're literally married to the best character already, and the two most eligible bachelors are barefoot in Mpreg at your house. Wait a second, hold on. This is news to me. What do you mean the other two eligible bachelors are barefoot and Mpreg at my house? Who? Pom-Pom doesn't pull like that. I always do ARR, but my first replay was when Stormblood was the current X-Pack. Oh, you know what? That makes a lot of sense, honestly. That makes a lot of sense. So you replayed in between X-Packs as the game. That makes sense to me. You've played for a lot longer than most of us. This makes sense. I don't know what Crod is talking about, Liz. I do think that lies are being spread right now, and I do not appreciate the lies being spread right now. Hean looks so good. I'm so sorry. I do have to do one singular G pose with him. He's just kind of slaying right now. I've never known Crod to lie. Well, I guarantee you, Crod is lying right now. So, my streak must have broken when stream was having issues last week. Celeste, I bet you so many people's streaks broke in the last week of my streams. I do not judge you for it at all. I'm so sorry. To any streakers who may have had broken streaks, you can blame my bitrate for this. You can. Who is Gare NT? You know what? Great question. Yeah, the 40-minute Sunday streak probably did kill, like, everybody's streaks. Ari did put a, like, clip in my general chat that could have saved a couple people's streaks, but I don't know for sure how many streaks it actually saved. Yeah, all streakers are valid. ASAV. Yeah. Oh my god, we look so good together. Maybe we should consider getting married again. Okay, hey, my situationship needs to get out of this picture immediately. You're making it awkward. Okay, perfect. God, we look so good. Girl, don't fall for it, the politics, but he has a ponytail and he looks really pretty. Emmett has always been my situationship that has spanned multiple eons. I do remember us getting married though, so I apologize for lying to you guys. Emmett is my husband. Well, my dead husband. Well, we'll meet again someday. I still believe. I believe we will meet again. It's really complicated. He's somewhere in the ethereal sea waiting for me. His status. Death cannot stop true. Oh my god! Bryce, I'm just out here dropping spoilers! Oh my god. Bryce, you can't listen to me! I'm just talking about everyone who died! Holy shit! After a month of grinding, I got the Palm Friend title. Let's go! I gotta get that title. I gotta get that title. Every time I see somebody with the Palm Friend title, I'm like, is this about me? Is this about me? Bryce, stick around and you'll get so much useful information. Guys, I know we got divorced, but look at how good we look together. I don't know. Maybe we gotta re-up those marital vows. Because we look so good right now. I don't know. Can't believe you're cheating on Valen's mods. Ban this chatter. I'm old because every time I hear Streakers, all I can think of is the song from the 80s. Storm Talon, I don't know that song. I'm sorry. No, Bryce, I'm not trying to say that, like, you being here is no fun. I'm just saying you being here will spoil MSQ very much. Because unfortunately, I am doing Endwalker adjacent things right now. So, whoa. Thank you for streaking 35 times in a row. Incredible work, Ari. Thank you. I've got Estinian on FaceTime and I'm just pointing the cam at stream. He's gonna be so sad. Shit. Get your ponytail out of this. Estinian! I'm loyal. I've been so bad about getting on. Bryce, look at me. Bryce, look at me. Bryce, look at me. Hold on. Await your message. Look at me. Look at me. Wow, thank you, Bryce. You're distracting me. Everybody look at my eyeliner, though. I don't know who Ray Stevens is. Oh, it's a comedy song by a Southern fella named Ray Stevens. Ethel. It's about an unfortunate dude and his wife, Ethel, who always encounter the same streaker wherever they go. That would be unfortunate. The wings are hot. Hell yeah. I can see him on FaceTime crying and holding his Mpreg's stomach for when he agreed to let you and Emmett snap a baby in him. This is a sentence that literally nobody has ever said in their entire life. That is a brand new sentence. Oh my God, everybody, you witnessed a brand new sentence be born today. You did that. 2026, and I'm still hearing new things. Wow. Anyways. History or his story? So true. Guys, I can't love Hearts G-pose with he in. Surely I can't do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I might have done it. What was that sound? I don't know. You heard something. Wasn't me. Must have another tab open. I must thank you again, Lord Hien, for this honor. My son would have been overjoyed to know that his katana would be enshrined at the Swallow's compass. Nay, the honor is mine. I'm sure your son was a fine warrior. I heard that screen cap. That is the third base of G-poses. You might as well just marry him again. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. For whoever needs it, a random internet dad thinks everyone out here is doing just fine. I love that. Thank you, Storm Talon. Bryce, please do not get this game spoiled for you. I'm so serious. Listen. I know you're mad at me right now. Okay, it's valid. But when you get to Endwalker, you're going to be grateful. Also, log on. I better see you online tomorrow night. This is a threat. If I don't see you online, I will be in your DMs like, Bryce, pop on, Bryce. Time to get on, Bryce. Time to lock in, Bryce. I left, wait, you're right. I forgot I left open my 24 hours of silence broken up by camera shutter noises. Of course. Guys, do you remember when I would turn on like 20 of those videos during my Animal Crossing stream? Maybe we need to do an Animal Crossing 3.0 stream just so I can turn on 20 of those videos again and just go ham. I think my favorite was the pipe falling, but oh my god, now I want to do it, but I can't ruin my VODs with those. Metal pipe jump scare. Literally, there's so many good YouTube videos, just like an hour of silence broken up by, and then you'll get so many results. It's an incredible wormhole to go down. Okay, 1 hour. I have some in my search history still. 1 hour of silence broken up by Bad to the Bone. 1 hour of silence broken by Pikmin. 1 hour of silence broken up by Vine Boom. 1 hour of silence broken up by 305. Yeah, Trev does live in a little wormhole. Oh my god. These are so good. I'm halfway through this video from God knows how long ago. 1 hour of silence occasionally broken up by the opening riff from Bad to the Bone. Like, it's iconic. There's so many. 1 hour of silence occasionally broken up by dodgeball sound effects. Thank you for putting Trev in the worm box. 1 hour of silence occasionally broken up by Luigi. One hour of silence occasionally broken up by the first 4 notes of Megalovania. There's so many. 5 hours of silence being randomly broken by a metal pipe. Luigi Mangione, maybe. Maybe. Sydney, thank you for your cat pants. Welcome in. Celeste, that's beautiful. 1 hour of silence occasionally interrupted by Pikmin. 9 hours of silence occasionally broken up by Hamster. 1 hour of silence occasionally broken up by Peter. There's so much. Oh! Wow. That was one. 1 hour of silence occasionally broken up by fish. Good one. Good one, Bryce. 1 hour of silence occasionally broken up by, oh my god, Kate, we got some stuff going on right now. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. I have approximately 15 YouTube videos running at the same time right now, but you'll never know unless they play a sound. Hi, Kate. How was your stream? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know me, my name's Amanda. I love RPGs, and currently we are playing some Final Fantasy 14. Currently we're playing some Final Fantasy 14. There may be some special guests in the background who may cameo at any given moment. Welcome in. Hey, Kate and Raiders. What's up? How was your stream? I definitely did not just start crying of laughter immediately after hearing that happen. What were you doing on stream today? How was your stream? Everybody, please go follow Kate, please. And also go to Kate's YouTube channels and subscribe to them. Please. I can't do this anymore. I think we need more videos. What else could we do? 1 hour of silence, occasionally broken up by Lego Yoda death sound. Okay. Oh. 1 hour of silence, occasionally broken up by Kirby. Random Kirby sounds. Okay. What else could we do? No. No noises. I'm scared. You found out you were gonna get your frames and you took full advantage of them. I did. I have tears coming out of my eyes. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. Is there one with Toad? Maybe. Should I? 1 hour reverse raver part? No. Listen, I really want to find a twink one for you, Trev, but the only thing I can think of in order to find this video is like 1 hour broken up by twink, and I don't know what to search here. I don't think we have an active Vine Boom. I was kind of scared of that one. 1 hour twink noises. Nope. I'm not Googling that. 1 hour Vine Boom. 1 hour of silence, occasionally broken up by the Vine Boom sound effect. How deep can we go? Is what I want to know. How deep can we go? What else can we find? Adachi. No. Guys, I'm so sorry. Kate Raiders, I don't even know if I finished introducing myself. I just started crying. But hey, yeah. That was actually really well timed. Why are they all happening at the same time? Please. Jericho, I think we could get there. I think we could get there. What is FAH? I don't know what that is. You were the follow. Come in. We have anonymous follows. Feel free to lurk or chat. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. Trev, that's a horrible typo to make. That's a horrible typo to make. What is CBAT? 1 hour of silence interrupted by CBAT. Are you talking about Pink Pantheress's bark? That was so good. Why did she do that? Why did she do that? It was such a good bark too. Unreplicatable. I can't do it. 10 hours of silence, occasionally broken. Not the smoke alarm. Automod asked me to time out AJ for misogyny. I will not be doing that. Let's see if this exists. Okay. Stop. I need somebody to immediately get on making a video called 1 hour of silence interrupted by Pink Pantheress barking, by the way, because it doesn't exist. Your YouTube partner could be next. You're not hearing twink noises? Me neither. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. We have anonymous follows. Feel free to lurk or chat, whatever you want to do. 1 hour of silence occasionally broken up by a skeleton banging on a shield. That's good. 1 hour of silence broken up by vectors. Oh yeah. 1 hour of silence broken up by Gnome Noises Reverb Edition. We might be too far gone. I possibly have 25 YouTube videos playing at the same time. 1 hour of silence interrupted by Germa sounds and threats. I'm kind of scared of that one. 1 hour of silence, but Yoshi occasionally licks you. Ooh! Me when I'm old and grieving. Was that 1 hour of silence occasionally broken up by a reverb fart? I found it. Was that the Skyrim skeleton? Maybe. Don't know for sure. Okay. You know, there might be too much. Let me count my tabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We're at exactly 20. Is it the reverse one? I don't think it is. I'm sorry, it's not the reverse reverb fart. I'm going to cry. Are you okay? Who was that? 1 hour of silence, randomly interrupted by the Josh Hutcherson 2014 whistle edit. Okay. Guys, I'm not doing well right now. I'm gonna get DMCA struck. I had to close the tab. I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm sorry. Nope. Guys, okay. They're gonna take Twitch staff is gonna come in here and be like, get her out. Delete the badge. Put her back in affiliate. Guys, I'm like struggling to talk. What are cave sounds? Oh, okay. Honestly, this is like... What was that? Oh! A duck quack! Oh! Your FBI man is like, take the shot. No, listen. The FBI man monitoring my streams, he's in for a treat. Kicking his feet, having a little snack, watching my stream. Random toad sounds. You know what? We could do that. I think I've hit my limit. Guys, I've found so many of these. There might be like a million of these videos that exist. I found the 10 hours of silence broken up by the smoke alarm chirp. It's real. It's real. Shut up. That one is so loud. Okay. I'm going to wipe my tears and then I'm going to close all of my tabs. But while I'm gone, please enjoy whatever the tabs have in store for you. It may be something nice. What did we hear? Was it anything? Was it good? Anything good? Butterfield. Okay, I'm gonna sneeze. I just sat down and I'm gonna sneeze. Shit. I'm not gonna lie, my sneeze kind of like perfectly aligned with that. Woo! It was kind of cinematic. Okay. I'm closing all of the tabs. I'm sorry. Stop it. Stop. I'm dying. We did hear one we didn't recognize. I don't like the roar guy. Me neither. I closed that one, don't worry. Can you leave them open? I need to go to sleep and I need a lullaby. No, I can't leave them up. This is for the next Animal Crossing stream. Don't worry, my next Animal Crossing stream will be accompanied by 30 tabs of these videos open at the same time as we calmly decorate our island It's going to be a really calming experience. A really good calming experience that I do hope to bring to my viewers. But only found in Animal Crossing streams. Guys, I'm really struggling right now. My allergies just got so bad. All of the tabs are now closed. You're welcome. Can you post the 30 tabs in Discord so I can replicate the experience on my home theater system tonight? Yes. I will post them after stream. I will find all of them in my YouTube history and I will post every single link for you so you may replicate this experience for yourself. Yes, I will do that. Good night forever, Liz. Guys, I can't talk. Yeah, the Eagle's in game. Did you think the Eagle was on repeat? No. Good night, Liz. Thank you for hanging out. Sorry, I'm dying. I literally can't talk right now. This is what having allergies does to a person. I'm literally dead. Okay, you guys, we are now going to continue these quests in peace. With no sound effects in the background. I'm dying, in case you're wondering. And so was I once upon a time, a samurai as it happens, in service to your father when the Empire first invaded our lands. I'm not gonna lie, that took such a turn that I don't even remember what we were talking about before we started doing those videos. I literally don't. Though we were defeated, our spirits broken, my son Motosu was never one to lose hope. He was determined to follow in my footsteps, gave his everything to honing his skill with the blade. When I watched him train, I felt the pride I thought I'd forsaken swell in my breast, and I knew he would restore our family to its former glory, alas. He could have fled, perhaps started life anew as a vagabond of some sort, but he bore the burden and fought for Garlemald for fear of what the Imperials might do if he did not. 'Tis plain he was a loving son and a warrior true. I will care for his blade as if it were my own, and see it given the honor and respect due a samurai of Doma. Any other allergy havers in chat? Just who can't talk? Holy shit. All the time. I literally can't. I'm dying right now. All because I laughed a little too hard. All of a sudden can't talk anymore? What's this all about? Not fair if you ask me. I realize it's quite large, but I wanted to offer this on behalf of my brother and our father, Suzushiro. I just got over a cold, and the other day I had that thing where you tear up where you're about to sneeze, but all the time. Scrap, that's the worst. That's so bad. Hi, May, how are you? Welcome in. It's good to see you. If you are willing, I would very much like to hear more about them both. Thank you for your capex, May. My father, he was a carpenter. He was a good man, if a bit stubborn, always thinking about his work. The only time he ever seemed to enjoy himself was when he had a cup of sake in his hand. When my brother came of age, he took up the trade as well. It brought them closer. I'd like to see them laughing over drinks together or listening in silence to the crickets singing under the moonlight. I wanted to join them one day. This was their favorite sake. I thought they might miss it. May, I'm so sorry. I hope you can get so sleepy so soon and get a good night's sleep. I am sure it will taste all the sweeter having come from you. I realize no one can ever replace your brother or your father, but if you will allow, I would be honored to share drinks with you in their stead, when you are of age, of course. This should be everything. Would you join me for a short reprieve before our journey back? Did Hien just ask me on a date again? Hien, we are divorced. We can't go on dates. That's not how it works, Hien. What are all of these blue quests for? Just like nothing? I always wonder what the random blue quests are for. Hello? Just like nothing. What is it? I don't know. Who knows? Uh-oh. I think he wants to go on a date with me. I don't know, guys. I don't know about this. You know, I can fly here. I don't know why I'm bothering doing this. If it's blue but doesn't have a reward right away, it's usually a chain that leads to something after a couple of quests. Gotcha. Okay. Uh-oh, guys. It feels like Stormblood all over again. I'm suddenly nostalgic. Oh my god. Hien, remember when we first fell in love? Nay, I shan't. Yeah, it's always the ditty. And then I'm like, damn, I wish I was in Stormblood again. I thought this was gonna be voiced for a second, and I was about to be like, oh, marry me. They put on brave faces, but the people of Namai are still racked with grief. It is the same at every village I have visited in the recent days, but it is only now that I am struck by the contradictory nature of my goals. Having joined the Eastern Alliance and taken steps to revitalize the Enclave, I believe Doma was at last on the path to peace and prosperity. I still do. Yet by focusing so keenly on the future, I have neglected the past that yet haunts my people. Even if they do not give in to despair and become beasts that plague our lands like poor Tonbo's brother, how are we to truly move forward if we are constantly looking back? Is there not someone for whom you yourself still grieve? Yeah, Hien, you gotta think of yourself too. Sometimes it's okay to be a little selfish. Me? All things considered, I suppose it was only a matter of time before the subject was broached. She cuts to the heart of the matter and the young lord. For the best, I should think, for he cannot lead by example if he has not yet made peace with his own past. Is this Gazetsu? Amandy, I need to rest. Okay, that's okay, Trev. I hope that you get good sleep. 1,000 apologies, my lord. I was passing through, tending to the matters of which I spoke earlier, when I chanced to hear familiar voices in the distance. Good night, Trev. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your night. I look forward to disco in 2 days. I hope you do too. Yippee! If I may be so bold, the people of Doma, one and all, understand the source of your pain. To lose your father in the turmoil of a failed rebellion, his staggering duty to the throne thrust upon you, how could you even begin to mourn when you first had to lead? It would behoove you to take part in the funeral rites, my lord. Take this time to make peace with your past while it is still yours to spend. Though unlikely, if not impossible, were you to become a monster as well, Doma would surely be lost. I thank you for your counsel, Gasetsu. But if I may ask, why is it you keep your blade at the ready? I thought this personal matter of yours to be naught but a trifle, or am I mistaken? Well, I find the katana a superior tool for peeling persimmons. Speaking of which, I do believe my stomach begs for sustenance, if you will excuse me. Honestly, in this world, it's probably best to always have a weapon on you. Sorry, Hien. Training to help slay the blasphemy, no doubt. Fitting that he should offer me counsel, yet refuse to heed it in kind. He is not the warrior he once was, but he is wise, our obstinate friend. If I am to be perfectly honest, it frightens me to recall it, the moment when it all came crashing down. We'd taken Doma Castle, victory was ours. But then we looked out and saw the banner of the 12th Legion marching towards us, the Crown Prince at the fore. No sooner had Gosetsu and I escaped than we received word that Xenos had slain my father. I remember how the fight went out of Gosetsu in an instant, how he wept for his lord while I felt the weight of a profound duty bear down upon my shoulders, crushing, suffocating, the heat of my own breath, the chill of my clammy palms. But duty demanded I master my emotions. When all those around me, Gosetsu included, were consumed by anger and a thirst for vengeance, I had to be in control. Under my orders, we dispersed and fled to fight another day. Perchance to Hanami Blue Quest is part of the questline that unlocks the Namazu daily quests. Weary, thank you. That's probably really good to know. I always wonder like where all the daily stuff is. I need to just sit down and like find a list and just unlock everything. That would probably help me a lot. To this day, I have not stopped to reflect on my father's death. How could I, devoted as I am to finding Doma's way forward? But now I must, and so, having taken you into my confidence, would you see through with me? I can't talk. But now I must, and so, having taken you into my confidence, would you see this through with me to journey's end? Did he just propose to Pom Pom again? Come on, Hien. The keepsake I would offer up for the funeral is hidden in a place not easily reached. We will have to fly there, I'm afraid, but worry not. My yawl will ferry us. Just a moment. Girl, I can fly here. You think I can't? I just flew up to meet you. Some of the Disciple of Hand, Disciple of Land Society quests are more complex than the Disciple of War counterparts, so that might not be a bad idea. Yeah, I don't even know a single thing about like society quests and stuff. I really need to just like walk in and start learning. The place we seek is Plum Spring in the mountains, shall we? Whoa. No way, look at Pom Pom. She looks so cool. Bro got a taste of the palm, and now it's all he can think about. Wild sentence. Wild sentence. We divorced so long ago, though. It must have been what? Mid-Shadowbringers when we divorced? That's like 6 months ago. This is such a pretty zone at night. I kind of love this zone all the time, but the music at night is so nice and calming. Oh my god, I just unlocked a new location? What the hell? T. I didn't realize I hadn't unlocked this whole area. Oh yeah, absolutely. My parents would bring me here for the Hanami as a child. Its beauty and serenity was such that I could forget the realities of the occupation. Indeed, some of my fondest memories of family are here, which is precisely why I chose this place to conceal the singular gift my father bequeathed to me as a child. Oh my goodness! Charming, is it not? The great auspice Kitian Dasheng, said to reside somewhere along the Daryu chain. In those days, anyone and everyone knew the tales of his prowess. Reckless boy that I was, I once even tried to seek him out, hoping he might help us. I buried it here shortly after my coming-of-age ceremony. It seemed like a fitting place to both part with my childhood and offer a final goodbye to my mother. More a keepsake of mine than his, to be sure, but he was never a man of worldly possessions. Still, I suspect he would allow himself a rare smile if he were to see it again after all these years. And that is precisely how I wish to bid him farewell, with a smile. Okay, so nobody told me that this questline was gonna be sad. It should go without saying that I would prefer it to not become known that I keep this doll here. Wouldn't want the children to grow jealous now, would we? And with that, I believe it is time we return to the Enclave. Again, if we were still married, we would have an emotional hug here. But instead, I must keep my distance. Emotionally and physically. For we are divorced. Oops, all trauma. True. There are yet more villages to visit and offerings to collect, but preparations are proceeding apace. Soon the people will have one less cause to be tempted down the path of despair. Of course, there still remains the problem of the blasphemy. The former conscripts will remain at the Keen Con until it has been dealt with. We will slay the beast in due time, but before that, I would be honored if you were present for the funeral rites. Pray speak with Yugiri when you next visit the Enclave, and she will tell you more of the proceedings. Okie dokie. Well, I'm here. Damn. Yugiri's somber expression suggests you have arrived right on time. As ever, your timing is impeccable. We but moments ago completed preparations for the funeral. I will inform Lord Hien of your arrival. Yippee! You're here. Excellent. The blasphemy continues to shun our settlements, and I mean to make the most of the time its absence affords us. I assume you were planning to take part in the ceremony? Tara, I also have the melee DPS role quests left. I did not start the tank line or the healer line, so I don't think I'm gonna do either of those on stream, but I do want to finish out the two that I started, which was this and the melee ones, because I want to dye my gear so badly. I cannot wait until we have finished this quest, because I will be dyeing my dancing gear literally tomorrow. I'm so excited. Glad to hear it. Unfortunately, Gosetsu will not be joining us today. No, my grandpa! He's injured himself, as I knew he would with his secret training, and now grumbles from the confines of his bed. But he will be fine in due course. We may worry over his convalescence after the funeral. What the hell? What do you mean they made him injure himself? Rude. What do you mean you're gonna deprive me of Gosetsu content? The frames are framing. They are framing. Thomas, I'm gonna DM you exactly what I did, so you can be just as confused as me. Because nothing makes sense. Literally nothing makes sense. Wait, we're going the wrong way. I know, they need to give Gosetsu back immediately. Yeah, the thing that I did in order for my frames to work does not make any logical sense. However, it is the only thing that worked. So, I don't know. Okay. They really put this quest 1,000,000 miles away and called it a day. At least the night music is nice. I knew it was gonna be a duty. I called it. Oh my god, hi Star. Exclamation point flip. Hey, how are you? The villagers should arrive ere long, then we may begin. Aw man, commence battle for a funeral, guys. It's not looking too good in here. It is not looking too good in here. Who else goes to a funeral and kills people? Apparently whatever this is. meds. Uh-oh. Lord Hien, You! Hey! I don't trust her. I don't trust her. I don't trust her. I apologize, my lord, for my past transgressions. I do not trust her ass. Absolutely not. I yearn to believe my daughter was a kami reborn, but you are right. She is a monster. Words can ill express my shame for advocating the conscripts be sacrificed to appease the dead. Do not trust her. Nay, this ceremony shall serve far, far better. And so, as a humble citizen of Doma, I offer my deepest gratitude and beg for your forgiveness. I would make an offering on behalf of my husband and son, as well as my dear, sweet Minato. I throw myself on your mercy, Lord Hien, and allow them a place within the mausoleum, that their spirits may know peace. Do we trust her? No, Star Shoes is not trustworthy. There's no need to beg forgiveness, Kaisei. Please rise. Ah! I knew it! Eat your words, Star. She will come for you. Okay. Oh my God. Guys, we're cooked. But I knew her ass was lying as soon as I saw her, so I clocked it. By the kami, she gave her life to draw out the blasphemy? This is good, right? This is great. This is probably fine. Okay. Well. I kind of forgot I was playing Machinist, which I don't usually play. Oh shit. Okay. Ah!
For you, father.
Oh, Hien. What the hell? I feel like this is a little loud. I don't know, my health is not looking too good right now. Shit.
Concentrate.
I'm sorry, Hien. I don't play Machinist ever in high-level fights. It's not loud for me? Okay. That's good to know. If I need to turn it back up, let me know, but...
It is nothing.
following Yugiri here. Okay, Yugiri definitely knew what to do there, and I did not.
The weave of a shinobi's power.
Holy shit. Oh my god, we're low as hell. We're low as hell. Are we supposed to get this low? This is a little worrying. Looks like Gusetsu! That's my grandpa! Apologies for the untimely arrival, my lord. Also, hi, Frizz. Yeah! That's my grandpa! Gusetsu, what is that staff? Pilgrimage proved a most enlightening experience, and this is where I chanced to discover the benefits of ascetic training. I may no longer be fit to wield a blade, my lord, but Shugendo affords me another way to turn the tide of battle. Is he a healer now? What class is that? Stubborn as ever. I shall have to thank you later. White mage! I love that for him. How sweet. Let's put an end to this. Hell yeah. We were missing a healer in this fight. It's true. Please don't tell me the battle's starting all the way over. Okay, that's good at least. I think at this time it was believed to be hinting at new classes. Oh. Oh shit.
For you, Father.
Shit. Why is Gusetsu's full name on display? Like we're doxing him or something. I was playing Magic tonight and Stormblood was mentioned. What about Stormblood was mentioned? During Stormblood, there's a lot of talk about Geomancy being the next class. Wait, what is Geomancy? That's not something we have, right? A little different. sounded so old there in an endearing way. My brother played that Fandaniel guy's card and my friend was like, what kind of name is Fandaniel? Roast his ass! Get him! So true. Oh, they come up in the Astro quests. Gotcha. It was a thing in Final Fantasy V. Do we think it's ever going to be a thing in 14 officially? Wouldn't he technically be a conjurer here and not a white mage because of the lore with white mages? Oh, good point. I don't know anything about the lore. A deceiver to the bitter end, but she is still a daughter of Doma. She will have a proper burial and her family's belongings enshrined with the others. Damn. Oh, pain. I have gathered you here today to not speak of the future, but to reflect on the past, to pay respects to loved ones fallen on the field of battle. In honor of their sacrifices, these sons and daughters of Doma shall be given a place here at the Swallow's Compass. Though they no longer walk with us in this life, they walk with us in spirit. Pray never forget their bravery and the memories of their legacy which give you comfort and strength. Moroya Motokawa, the aspiring painter. He was a man who saw beauty in all things and one day would have become a renowned artist in Kugane. Motosei Jito, the warrior in training. He longed to become a samurai like his father and bring honor to his family. Suzushiro Kodakumi, the carpenter, a man wholly dedicated to his craft who hoped to one day pass on his talents to his two loving children. Damn. Doubt they'll ever be playable in 14. They have too much overlap with the existing jobs. That makes sense. That makes sense. So they just kind of like used it as inspiration for the jobs in 14. I guess that makes sense. And lastly, Minato Shihogaki and her mother-in-law Kaisei. Theirs was once a happiness to be envied. Minato's parents were murdered by Imperial soldiers, and after being rescued by the Confederacy, Minato was given into the care of the village of Isari. Though she arrived with a broken heart, it was soon mended by a man who would become her husband, the son of Kaisei, who herself had been born to Isari on the winds of tragedy. Hi, Pillow. Thank you for your cat pats. I'm patting Ulfi for you right now. Kaisei was a child of the deep, born in Suinosato. For her gifts, she was exiled, but with her courage, I can't read. Ulfi's in the way. Ulfi, you have to move. She was a devoted wife and mother, and though not related by blood, she loved Minato as if she were their own. That is how she lived, how they all lived, and how they should be remembered. Let your hearts swell not with sorrow, but with joy for their memory. Know that proof of their mark left on this world shall remain here, enshrined within the Swallow's Compass for all eternity. Let us still our voices and in silence pray for their souls, that they may share in the peace we have found. I have a tiny Ulfi. She's so tiny. Yeah. Fuck this song. Fuck this game. Honestly. Well, I certainly wasn't expecting a battle with a blasphemy as a prelude to the ceremony. At least we may now breathe easy, if only for a short while. He and I, unlike you, was expecting a battle with a blasphemy because we went into a duty. Maybe you should pay attention next time. The villagers have all returned home, and I believe it is time we did the same. Ophie's like half laying on my keyboard right now, which is not super ideal. I can't remember if Frodo's in my closet. I think he just made a noise in my... I can't tell though. Kian, we may be divorced, but it was such a great quest line with you. I am not yet well versed in healing magics, but thankfully it was enough to be of some use to Lord Hien. And Gosetsu, you saved our goddamn lives. It's true. Never in my wildest dreams did I foresee Gosetsu embracing the ascetic arts. I know, me neither. And he kind of slayed. We've held a national funeral and slain a blasphemy besides. A rather productive day, would you not agree? The former conscripts will be elated to finally return home. Speaking of returns, I think I speak for us all when I say your appearance at the Swallow's Compass came as something of a shock. What of your injuries from training? Quite painful for some time, I assure you. Despite my best efforts to reclaim my former skills, my back and my hips vigorously protested. I planned to sleep that I might be well rested for tomorrow's hunt, but a voice called out to me. I was needed, so I grabbed my cane and ran as quickly as my ailing body would allow. My back, my hips, his neck, his back, my foam. We're just listing things now, guys. Any other things? The cane suits you, Gosetsu, but your mastery of healing magics was a sight to behold, almost as surprising as your resurrection following the fall of Doma Castle. I am still but a novice in dire need of training. 'Tis my hope that I will be able to refine my ascetic arts during my next pilgrimage. My cabbages! So you are leaving then? No, no, no. Worry not, Lord Hien. Should you find yourself in dire straits once more, I shall fly to your side. Not as a samurai, perhaps, but I will nonetheless give our enemies cause to tremble. No, 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 my grandpa, please don't leave me. I miss him so dearly. And with that, I take my leave. That's my grandpa, and I miss him so much. What the hell? No, come back, turn around. Yeah, Thomas, I remember that, and I cried a little bit. I also love this song. Though it may be years, if not decades, until we truly make peace with our past, we have turned a corner and begun to heal. We may look to the future unburdened by grief ignored and sadness denied. The path ahead is ever fraught with peril, but we shall walk it with eyes unclouded and with pride. You have done so much for us, for Doma. I wish there was more I could do for you. Thank you, Hien. Thank you, Yugiri. I miss you guys so much. If I may ask one last favor, before you leave, please inform our representative at Radzit-Han that blasphemy has been vanquished and the people of Doma are safe. With any luck, our experiences here will prove useful to other nations that yet grapple with these beasts. Okay. Wait, I didn't know that this song had lyrics? Safe travels, Pom-Pom, and may the Kami bless you. The people of Suino Sato will be relieved to hear of recent events. I wonder what mother and father would say. Okay, just stab me 57 times. That's cool. No worries. I definitely wanted to hear that. They played it once during the Stormblood credits. That's why I forgot. That was literally like 10 months ago. Was that actually 10 months ago? I know I finished Stormblood in like April, I think. Oh God. Oh, I went the wrong way. Of course I went the wrong way. I always do this. Can I go through here? Hell yeah. Think of it as 2 expansions ago, but it was so long ago. Time-wise. Yeah, I do not remember that song with lyrics. But also I was coming off of the high of a fight with Xenos, so, you know. You can't expect me to remember. Lady Pom-Pom, you are returned. What word from Doma? The blasphemy is no more. That is the most wonderful news. I must inform the other delegates at once. Thank you again for answering our summons. If another threat should rear its dastardly head, I pray we can count on your assistance again. Hell yeah. I don't really want any of these, but thanks. Thank you. You can now dye the job-specific gear for level 90 physical ranged DPS. I gotta grab the machinist stuff and the bard stuff now. Hell yeah. Wonderful. Yeah, and that dancer outfit is dyeable. I already have a, we can dye it now. Oh my god, we can dye it now. Oh no, but the bow doesn't look good with this hair. It's so over. I changed my hair only to need to change it right back. Well, it's okay. We can use a different hair accessory, I guess, but I'm excited. This is such a pretty outfit. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna have to call stream there. Guys, we made it almost 4 whole hours without dropping any frames. Which means I will be posting a schedule for the rest of my streams this week. Tomorrow, I think Thursday will probably be our Disco Elysium stream that we did not get to do last week because stream decided to die on me. And then Saturday will hopefully be our partner celebration stream, which is gonna be like an entire month late, but hey, at least we're getting around to it, you know? Hopefully this fix that I have continues to work. I can't guarantee that it will because I literally, I don't really know what's going on or why this fixed my problems. Streams are not a guarantee, but, I think hopefully this should be replicatable. Hopefully, I don't know. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'm sorry for the lack of streams over the past week. Hopefully that has fixed our problems, so. Did you need a clip of Pink Pantheress's bark for future reference? AJ, I will take a clip of Pink Pantheress's bark. Thank you for asking. I do think if you post a link in here, Nightbot will delete it. However, I will still be able to access it. It's fine. It's fine.
I appreciate you. You look like $1 million. Now talk to me. This is your first round.
How did she make that noise? How did she make it? I need to know. I need her to teach me, like, immediately. It's so good.
Now talk to me. This is your first Grammys. Yes. Vibes, energy. Appreciate you. You look like $1 million. Now
I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna raid out. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Thank you to all raiders today, which was specifically Kate Anderson. Please go follow Kate. Please, please, please. You know what? That's true, AJ. You're right. That's true and you're right. Okay, let me see who's on. Let me see who I can raid. Hold on. Actually, like 1 million billion people are live right now. What the heck? Well, I know who we're gonna raid. My fellow constantly dealing with frame issues buddy Ari, who's playing some Elden Ring. Okay. Go hang out with Ari, who has also been dealing with these silly, goofy frame issues on stream. We're in this together. Good night forever, everybody. Yeah, Weary, me too. I'm so glad that they held off until after everything had settled down. Okay, I'm gonna make you guys a raid message with my new emotes. If you have my emotes, you can copy that. If you don't have my emotes, you're gonna have to dino dance. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to subscribe for the hype emotes. I'm sorry. I know. You could also do that one if you want, but only if you're subbed. Okay, I will see you guys on Tuesday. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I'm sorry streams have been so horrible and inconsistent. Hopefully we're back on track and this fixes all of our issues and we can finish Post-Endwalker and get into Dawn Trail soon. Hopefully. Just another plug for my VODs channel. I uploaded my Endwalker finale yesterday, and I kind of think the VOD is like really hitting the algorithm based on my notifications. So that's kind of cool. And then this is my this is my main YouTube channel. If anybody wants to sub, I'm working on the next video. Guys, I might give up on my E33 vids and just edit Persona. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. See you so soon.